there. I was like, oh, maybe we'll be on the last 2 DLCs by now. Oh my god!
An apology, Commander. When last we met,
Yeah.
I said, I am rarely able to judge how your kind will react. It was most... I only ask that you hit... To break the cycle, my brethren must be freed of their compulsion. For that,
If this will stop the blight, isn't a bit of blood worth it? This is what
Help me kill the mother. She has... I do not seek to rule. Why does some of your kind become Grey Wardens? Why does some possess magic? She was a Grey Warden.
No!
Look.
Oh, you will...
Wait, what happened to Sir Pounce-a-Lot? Wait.
What's that smell?
Where is... What? Where is Sir Pounce-a-Lot? I'm pretty sure Villana was taken out first instead of Anders, and yet... Oh!
You're gonna get yours!
Huh? But he was in here before. And now he's suddenly in potions? What? At least I found him. That's all I can say at this point, because I'm so confused. Ogren? Ogren? No, that's not what I'm saying. Point being, when I used to go to Advanced, Sir Pounce-a-Lot used to be right here. Right down at the bottom where that blank space is. And now, all of a sudden, he's over here. That... I don't even know anymore. I'm just... Okay. That's just really weird. I'm almost scared now to do anything. Well, I should at least save. Because that save is from way back when. After I beat the dragon. That was really strange, though. I don't know why Sir Pounce-a-Lot suddenly appeared as a potion instead of a special talent thing. I don't know what that means. Dog. Very strange. Good. That's what was supposed to happen, and it looks like everything's loaded properly now. As you can see. I don't know if you guys saw it the same, but it was all dark. Last time I couldn't hit dark. I said dark weird. It was all dark last time, and I couldn't see any of this. It was like all light blue and well, not light blue, dark blue and weird, but okay. It's fixed itself now, so that's good. Though it did freak me out for a bit, because I thought something had happened to my game. To Winter Tower. Huh. Very strange. Oh, of course. Okay. He needs this. He uses up stamina really, really fast, so... Whoa. When does this end? When will these childer grubs stop it? Clockwork, I can't see what you said. Unless you didn't say anything. Oh great, Anders is dead. Sounds a lot. I heard meow. Aww. Sir Pouncelot's talking to Anders.
It seems.
Does it never end?
No.
Okay, I'm guessing that's the next. I don't really want to go in there until that saving thing goes away. The nest. Oh, this must be it. I'm thinking anyway. How dare you talk to me about Vigil's Keep? Oh, it's not quite there yet? Or... She must be here somewhere. It's called the nest, you would assume. Oh, yeah, she's right here. Hello, broodmother. Ugh.
If it isn't the hero of the hour. The slayer of the mighty father, come to claim a reward. Oh, what a delicious day.
That's a lot of nipples.
They just get bigger and uglier, don't they?
Creators preserve us. I have never seen such foulness.
Am
Thanks
I
for that,
not
Algren.
beautiful? Has the Grey Warden come now to slay the mother too? Will she join the father in oblivion?
I really want to say that. But I want some answers. Like, why? You're very perceptive. Now die.
Then the silence ends here. Perhaps we will hear the song again when we die. Oh, let it come. Let it come.
Oh god, fuck! Don't! You were scary enough! Oh my god! I wasn't ready. You can now call the Tevinter towers you activated to use their special abilities. Oh, I only activated one. Shit. I only called one. Might as well use it. Should have gotten all of them. That's not better looking. No, I think she's worst. I see you were behind then. Your stream was lagging a little bit, because now I see your response to that. Okay, Broodmother. Oh no! Help! Oh, I'm dead. But not for long. That's what you thought, Mother. It's not happening. Oh God. I did it! I stabbed her in the fucking face! Oh, Jesus Christ! Why am I wearing that dumbass helmet? Take it off! So he just came in and killed her and left? After the deaths of both the architect and the mother, nearly all the remaining Darkspawn fled back into the Deep Roads. The raids on Amaranthine came to an abrupt end. Although some of the architect's disciples likely escaped into the Deep Roads with the rest of their brethren, they have so far shown no inclination towards vengeance against the Grey Wardens who killed their savior. Yet the Deep Roads remain plagued by the Darkspawn, and it seems certain that in time another blight will begin. The danger may have passed for now, but the cycle of the old gods continues. Word of the Grey Warden's heroic salvation of Amaranthine spread like wildfire. No, don't say that. When the magnitude of the losses at Vigil's Keep came to light, sympathy drove generous donations from all over Ferelden into the region's coffers. Amaranthine was restored to her former glory within a year, Vigil's Keep in 5. Because of the Warden's support for law and order in Amaranthine, Constable Aiden and his men were able to distribute the smugglers' goods to the battered survivors in the grueling days that followed the Darkspawn defeat. The Darkspawn messenger, set free after joining the Wardens in the Battle of Amaranthine, struck out on his own. The city soon buzzed with stories of a cloaked but lisping figure who aided travelers in danger. At the same time, reports of isolated cases of the Darkspawn disease emerged. No one connected the two. The Arling's peasants suffered greatly during the war, and suffered yet worse in the years that followed. Success at the first riot at Vigil's Keep emboldened them, and thus their other uprisings followed, often put down with brutality. Oh dear. Although the war devastated many farms in the Arling, all agreed the loss would have been greater without soldiers for protection. The farmholders developed a certain reverence for the Warden Commander, as well as an ongoing reliance on the Grey Wardens for order and protection. Stabby stab weird tit monster abomination. Exactly. Dirk, one of the pranksters behind the Blight Orphan scam, was fortunate enough to survive the Battle of Amaranthine. The unconditional generosity of the Blight Orphan's mysterious benefactor inspired him to establish a legitimate charity dedicated to children orphaned in the attack. His sweetheart, why isn't your name? I don't know how to say it. Eventually bore him 2 rascals. Okay? Vigil's Keep stood alone against a horde of Darkspawn. The Mother's forces outnumbered the Vigil's defenders many times over. But the sturdy dwarven walls proved impervious to any boulder an ogre could throw. The Vigil's soldiers, clad in silverite, each felled a dozen darkspawn before they died. The Vigil held one night, then two, then a week, and eventually the attacking horde broke upon her walls. The keep developed an almost mythic reputation, the few survivors immortalized in song and legend. The Vigil became a trading hub that would eventually eclipse the city of Amaranthine, with traders reassured by guards continually patrolling the Pilgrim's Path, but prosperity bred scheming and treachery between merchants and nobles, testing the commander's patience for years to come. Well, welcome back, Remix! And thank you, Remix! Melissa? Like Melissa, but se? Thanks, Clock. Peace allowed the Wardens to replenish their numbers. Soon, Vigil's Keep bore a capable army with Wardens at its core. From their ranks emerged new heroes to challenge threats to Amaranthine and all of Ferelden. It did? Yay! I was hoping, because I upgraded it like you said. I made sure to upgrade it. Through taxes and levies, the Vigil was rebuilt. Years later, Voldric Glavenok stood on the battlements and pronounced that the defenses derp were acceptable. He would never speak more highly of any human engineering. Some nobles claimed the Grey Wardens were involved in Ban Azmarel's disappearance on the eve of the final battle against the Darkspawn. Dark whispers hints that a conspiracy to oust the Wardens from Amaranthine is still afoot. The Vigil soldiers, wearing the distinctive silverite armor that Master Wade crafted, came to be known as the Silver Order. Under the tutelage of the Wardens, the Silver Order developed into one of Ferelden's most revered military forces. Oh, my babies! A lasting memory of the Vigil's famous commander. With Villana and the Architect gone from the region... Villana left? Villana left? The Pilgrim's Path began to see... Oh, I guess the region, so she's not there anymore. The Pilgrim's Path began to see traffic again. The massacre of the militiamen and the merchants, however, led to hostilities between the neighboring human settlements and any Dalish clans that passed by. One human villager soon kidnapped and murdered a Dalish child. Why the fuck would you do that? The clans reacted by giving the Wending Wood a wide berth, but both sides know that at some point the elves will return for revenge. A few years after Calherol was emptied of Darkspawn, Orzammar began sending expeditions to rediscover the knowledge of smithing that had been lost within the Taig. Eventually, House Helmi decided that Calherol was too important to be abandoned. At a tremendous cost of dwarven lives, they cleared the tunnels leading to Calherol of all Darkspawn, making the road between Orzammar and the fortress safe again. Calherol was reclaimed for Orzammar once and for all. Thank you, Bess, for answering. Sorry, Remix, trying to finish up these summaries. In time, the Arling began to forget the tales of apparitions in the Black Marsh, and ever so slowly, settlers drifted into the region I can't read. Scholars said the veil was still thin and thus the area still dangerous, but the people only cared that there were no longer frightened whispers in the shadows. The village was slowly rebuilt. Twice the Baroness's mansion was rebuilt and occupied, once by a wealthy merchant and another time by an Orlesian mage. Both died mysteriously. Afterwards, the mansion was torn down completely and the site left untouched. Anders remained with the Grey Wardens a few years longer, training the Order's next generation of mages, but when the Circle Tower called on him to deliver a lecture on the nature of the Architect, much to the Templars' dismay, Anders told the commander of the Grey that his time with the Wardens was over. And yet, not 2 months later, Anders returned to the Order. Even after, the Wardens were his home and his lasting companions. Villana never saw her clan again, but neither did she forsake her Dalish culture, nor her sharp tongue, nor her quick temper. After several years in the Grey Wardens, Villana disappeared one day. Most surmise that she left for the Deep Roads to resume the search for her sister, but no one knows for sure. Nathaniel managed to survive the battle at Vigil's Keep, yay! Leading a spirited defense in the last minutes to protect his family home. That ferocity impressed many of his fellow soldiers, who hoisted him to their shoulders and paraded him around the courtyard when the battle was done. After spending a number of years with the Wardens, Nathaniel realized the life was not for him. He disappeared from the barracks one evening, reportedly off to seek fortune outside Ferelden. Justice fought valiantly at the battle for Vigil's Keep, but before the victory horn sounded, a Darkspawn sword removed Kristoff's head. It was, of course, unclear whether the spirit of justice perished or simply departed. At the least, Kristoff's wife, Aura, was finally able to claim her husband's ashes. it was Sigrun who led the charge against the Darkspawn when I'm sorry, I said it was because I was debating her pronunciation of her name. When Vigil's Keep was attacked, once again she had an army behind her, and once again they fought Darkspawn with no hope of survival. This time, Sigrun did not flee. Oghren continued to regale young Warden recruits with tales of his prowess in both battle and bed. Oghren! His drinking games prompted at least one recruit to declare that she'd rather reattempt the joining than live another mug. Neo, help! Felsi returned to Vigil's Keep several times to see Oghren, usually bringing their toddler as well. Oghren's inability to act seriously wore on her, however, and her visits dwindled. Aww. Then stopped altogether. Aww. If Oghren missed her or his child, he never showed it. Oghren, what the hell? As for the savior of Ferelden, she did not remain as commander for the Grey for long. The Darkspawn were no longer a real concern, the Blight well on truly over. It was time for her to move on. She returned to Light Court, resuming her duties as Queen of Ferelden, and receiving a hero's welcome when she rode back into the capital. King Alistair awaited her at the palace gates, grinning from ear to ear. Some years later, the savior of Ferelden vanished entirely. Nobody knows for what purpose she departed, yet neither does anyone think her tale is complete.